This episode is dedicated to Mike Hall, who is in the process of doing great things and on the way to achieving even more. This will be his last performance as Shade for the Lazy Effect, and we wish him the best of luck. The fate of Lazy and his peers was sealed long ago with Project Gemini getting scrapped. But now what becomes of a ragtag bunch of sociopaths and idiots and his slave girl? Why can't I remember?
From what they told me,
Daisy told you.
we were cloned from our originals, but they put that genetic code in Lazarus' human cells. That name had already been taken for the rebuilding of the Shepards, but the woman in charge, Elena Flores, insisted on it, seeing as it was too appropriate. They were adapted from a genetically engineered Vorcha, who they managed to get past his maximum lifespan of 20 years and beyond before harvesting his Lazarus Vorcha cells to make us.
But Vorcha have clusters of non-differentiated neoblast cells, like those of Earth's planarian worms. Damaged Vorcha cells mature into specialized structures to alleviate injury or stress.
Improving on this, you could make an immortal being, a sinner doomed to traverse the galaxy forever, unless the elusive man had other plans for him, and I caused this project to fail. But why are they after us? Why does he want to capture me now after he threw me in the garbage bin? The Fortitude.
Great. She decides to crash us into this backwater of a planet. Where are we?
It's my first time, so be gentle. Lazy? Lazy? Stupid alarm clock!
You sleep well?
Yes, quite well. You?
Oh, I had a great time.
You mean sleep, right?
If you say so. I saw Foreman last night. You should consider yourself lucky.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Whatever you say. Hello, Persephone?
Persephone?
Kiri, have you figured out what planet we're on yet?
It's hard to say with all our systems disabled. Judging from the outlook of the planet, however, it looks like we're on horizon. Or, as they call it now, the sanctuary from the Reaper War.
Nobody's safe from them. Not even Cerberus. But why drop us here? What is Flores playing at? And why did she look like me?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Together.
Kiri, there's a patrol coming in this way. They've spotted me.
Frey! Go help her! No, I'll find Foreman.
If he doesn't wake up soon, I'll imprint him to wake up, if you know what I mean.
Keep this up and, well, I'll make you forget about the project again, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you two hadn't decided to tell him and Lazy the truth, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Don't you dare compare her to me. That Cerberus cheerleader is gonna betray us all someday.
Everyone! We don't have time for this! Someone has to take care of him! And my homeworld!
Well, maybe your people should have known better than try to take back their homeworld from a race of machines that kicked their ass 3 centuries ago before your people had to live on spaceships, scrounge like Vorcha, and be forced to wear those very, very sexy environment suits. Your people won't stand a chance.
I know, Shade. I have to go.
Let me out. Let me out.
Lazy, are you okay?
You aren't the attentive type, are you?
Attentive enough to catch you making those snapshots of me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lovebirds, let him talk.
They're never gonna let us go.
What the hell is he talking about?
Why do you have to be so weak?
At least I didn't need someone to rescue me. Twice.
Take that back. Now!
What, you planning to run again afterwards?
What do you figure we've been doing all this time?
Oh, I know. Tapping Fenton.
He did what?
Why do you think they won't just come after you?
They left us alone before. They probably just want you back. The elusive man wants his precious clone somewhere he can control him.
I was thinking the same thing, but then why go through so much trouble? So many men. Heck, he could have hired Fenton to bring me back to him dead or alive. Freeze me, put me in a box for double the pay, and she probably would have succeeded. But instead he gave us the opportunity to unite ourselves.
Which is why we're splitting up. You can have the pod for all I care. We've managed just fine without one. We just stuck around because your slave girl got us to stay.
Naeli? You mean Naeli?
Yes, I didn't want to leave you alone. Well, at least not without saying goodbye. My people have gone to war against their creations, the Geth. They need me, but now they are leaving.
What? You think I wouldn't come along? What are close friends for? If they won't help you fight an interspecies war.
Well, I love the smell of money and blood, so why the heck not? Beats hanging out with Grumpy, Dopey, and Psycho.
They wouldn't come looking for us in Geth-occupied space.
I hate it when the Tim clone makes sense. Shade, you feel like saving a whole race?
Isn't that a thing for Tuesdays? Well, count me in. What's it gonna be, Flexible? You either get on or get off.
I approve of that, Mom.
Get it?
Yes, I get it. I'll just come along so I can shoot each and every one of you in the balls. That includes Fenton.
What do we do about Asura?
Good thing you mention it. Fenton, I'm going to need a vial from that crate.
What crate?
The one you stole?
You'll have to be way more specific than that.
The Omega and Catherine. They'll suppress Asura's biotic potential, which is what's driving her up the walls. Literally.
I like this guy. Mostly because his chances of getting laid have just dropped to sub-zero.
But Flores never tried that. You're an engineer. How could you possibly know about that?
I hacked the base's files and read them. She did consider it, but because she's a cold... Help me out here.
Bitch.
Yes, thank you. She never tried it on Asura. The effects could be permanent, and then her experiment would be considered a failure in her eyes. So, can I have it?
Well, I can only be pissed at one woman at a time, so... here.
Thanks. So, who wants to go in to give it to her? Fine.
Great. She decides to crash us into this backwater of a planet. At least it's not that blue bimbo planet that I was complaining about earlier. That would really suck.
Corporal. 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 You're a Lois? Rawr. You're a Lois?
Offended, and if the Alliance's data is to be believed, an impenetrable fortress.
So, like Fenton's panties? Guys, there's a Cerberus dreadnought inbound, as in moving to plow itself into this base. I'll run the frickin' bloody... Nuh-uh, not gonna lose my shotgun for the pod.
Shade, I gotta ask, why do we have the same armor and this particular mask?
What? These sets were on sale.
You just like to cosplay as Donnie Daring from Gimp Squad, don't you?
No, and Donnie Daring is awesome.
And is it to your liking?
Actually, yes. Although I'm not sure why Foreman got the exact same.
It was on sale.